Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be another game brought to us by SCA, SCA and the Open they're running by Steel Series. $450 in prizes for that one, and it's going to be Voices versus Death, TVZ on Metalopolis for Game 2. Death currently 1-up, so I am unstable, joined here by T-Gun.
Greetings.
And so, pretty much, for the backstory in the plays, Death is part of the SCA Game SY esports team. Along with Pinder and KJH. Actually, I haven't seen KJH in weeks now. I heard he was over in Korea studying or something. It's kind of weird you go to Korea to study when you play StarCraft 2. It doesn't make any sense to me.
He goes over there to study, and then would have just been more StarCraft 2. he must feel terrible.
Yeah.
But I was just reading the banter there at the start, and they were speaking about how in that battle, I'm not sure if you picked it up, but I believe he fungal growthed on top of the ghosts to reveal them as they were cloaked. So that was great because fungal growth reveals them for the full duration of the fungal growth, obviously, and he was able to focus them down at that time.
Yeah, definitely. But and also coming from the other side, the Terran Voices, formerly known as Spud in Brood War, another player from the tbh.org forum. So they've got a couple of representations here, which is good. But really, we do have another 14 pool coming down for Death. So same. Well, he's not going to be liking these positions though. But there's the barracks at the bottom of the ramp is a bit weird here.
Yeah, that really says that either he's going to be going for a really fast expand or just really, really fast harassment. I'm thinking it's the first one, just because he's got his SCV in there and he's seeing the pool and gas. He knows that he's not going to be going for something like a 15 hatch. Whereas if you did go for a 15 hatch, just a pure build or loss right there. Which is why I just don't like the 15 hatch build. It's great for your economy if it happens, but if you see a build like this where the Rax is at the bottom of the ramp kind of threatening in close positions, you just get killed. Wow, Death's drone is about to take out this mule.
You mean the SCV?
No, I mean a mule.
What? What? Oh my god!
And meanwhile, Voices has bunkered Death in.
We saw Red Archon do this against Adro in in one of the games in the the Slash Storm, and actually worked pretty well to keep him inside, because you can't get the links through. Oh, he does snipe that first SCV, that's going to be huge though.
Not as big as he'd like, because he's still going to finish that first bunker and jump into the next. What he needs to do is either get fast creep up in a spine crawler, or go fast late in a Nidus. Those are his main two options. Roaches just don't have the range to snipe from the high ground, which is pretty ridiculous that they have to resort to something like that in an early game just because of close positionings.
Yeah, definitely. I have seen what Adro did in the game is he actually just droned ridiculously hard and attacked a lair and didn't bother with his creep tumor. He just constantly kept injecting lava, getting drones, and actually spewed creep at the top of the ramp, and that's when he moved a spine crawler across.
That would work too. It's just that's still like these bunkers are containing you for what would be around 100 seconds, so somewhere around 2 minutes, purely because he has two bunkers there. And all he needs to do is really put 2 or 3 Marines in there, and it's fine. But he has salvaged him. Death's about to scout it, and he'll probably drop his hatchery reasonably fast now that he knows he's not contained anymore.
Pretty much, he doesn't need to be contained anymore. I think the whole point of that build is just to keep him on one base as long as possible. That's really the only point. And because you can salvage the bunkers, you're not really losing anything at all.
But check out Voices' base. He has a total of 6 SCVs mining right now. Oh, now back to 7, sorry.
Yeah, what has he been doing? Has he been stopping completely production? He's got
16 harvesters, but like he's just had SCVs everywhere but minerals. He's got 2 gas going pretty much hard out. I believe he did that early bunker block and then salvaged it to try and bait him into getting that spine crawler, and now he might go for a Tech Lab starport. I'm not too sure. Yeah, he does really interesting build from Voices here.
Yeah, Voices ready for this counter push though. He does have that bunker at the top. I'm surprised. Oh, he's going to snipe the Marine! Yeah, he does get the final Zergling though, and we do have... He was going to pull his SCVs to repair the bunker, but doesn't look like it. He's got the barracks just hanging out doing nothing. Not sure what's going on there. We do... What do we got here? Expansion coming from Death. He's getting his hatchery up, and nice. We're gonna have some cloaked banshees coming in from Voices, as well as his fast expand as well. I like the fact that he's putting his command center behind the ramp, so even if Deth does send a few lings up to scout here, he'll see this, which
they
is fun.
still shouldn't see the CC.
Yeah, and he won't see that, so that's always good. So we have the first Banshee coming out now. He's getting his cloak. If I were him, I would be hiding that Banshee until there's 2 or 3 of them. But that's just me. I'm not a player.
One Banshee can beat one Queen, but if he hides that until he gets cloak up and 2 or 3 Banshees, they'll just be able to steamroll everything in depth space until he gets Hydras or Mutas. And he is getting that straight away. Once he's layer popped, he is getting that Hydra Den. So I'm not sure that this will be as effective as it could be.
Yeah, that 100 is really going to shut that kind of stuff down, especially if Deth does get a few pretty quickly. He's also getting Speedlings and Roach Speed at the same time. But we do have Cloak just finishing up in about 10 seconds, or less than that because of game time. We're going to have 2 Banshees coming across. They're going to be able to snipe quite a lot of units.
Yeah, and since Deth hasn't scouted it, and his Overlords went in at the complete wrong spot, he's seeing another barracks in the orbital command for the expansion. So these Banshees are going to do a fair bit until he reacts, builds an Overseer and enough Hydras to deal with them. Yeah,
here we go. Deth checking out all the extra bases on the map just in case. I'm not really sure why because he's only just seen the expansion command center there. But here we go. Banshees in the main. Going to town on all the drones. They're going to get a lot of kills actually.
They didn't do as well as I think they did. I mean, he pulled his drones fast enough that he hasn't lost too many drones. He's lost... Wow, actually, no, he lost 11 drones. That's huge. Wow.
Yeah, he's lost 10 drones. Oh, he's going to lose a Banshee. He does lose one of the Banshees, but this Banshee's probably going to get another couple of kills up here as drones do start to hatch. So that was a worthwhile investment, really.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 12 drones, 13...
Oh my god, he's going to get the Queen! Wow, that was a big mistake by Deth. He just sniped the Queen. Free Queen right there. That is
14
huge.
drones plus a Queen is huge.
Yeah.
His second Queen does have enough to drop a Spawn Lava on both hatcheries, so it won't be too bad, but that's still just a massive... Did he just transfuse something?
I'm not sure. I think he transfused the... I don't know what he did there. I wasn't actually looking. I was looking back at Voices based to have a look here. But yes, bringing down his Marines and Marauders and tanks. There are 4 Roaches singing. Oh my god, they're in opposition. There we go. Deth is going to leave it out now. But they're just getting slaughtered by all these tanks coming down the map.
Voices is in such strong position here. He's pretty much evened up the discrepancy between how late his expansion was compared to Deth's. And by killing that Queen, he's stemmed the amount of drones Deth can produce when he's trying to regain the economic lead. So, I mean, he's pretty strong right here, as long as he contains Deth on 2 bases. 2 base versus 2 base, Terran will win, as long as he doesn't supply cap himself too much. He did supply cap himself for a while there, drops 2 supply depots really quickly. But I do like his composition here. He's got tanks, Marines, and a Marauder. I think it's a bit too Marine heavy after seeing what Deth did both last game and what he has this game. But I still like his position just because of how much those Banshees did.
Yeah, true. We do have Stearman concussive research skills coming out. But really, Deth kind of on the back foot. He's having to drone really, really hard, and that's going to hurt him because there's so many Marines, so many tanks here that this mix of... He doesn't really have any units. He's got 65 supply to 70, but if we have a look at the harvester count... Oh no, he's back ahead in the harvester count now, but... So that's interesting. He really needs to take a 3rd base very, very soon.
Yeah, he was just droning really hard. I guess he wasn't expecting another push for a while from Voices.
So we do have Neural... No, sorry, not Neural Parasite. Pathogen Glams coming again from Deth. That's a plus 25 energy. And there we go. He's taking the gold at the top here. So that's a pretty safe gold. He can try out, get his creep all the way up there if he really wanted to. At the same time. So we got dropships coming out to heal these Marines.
Voices is going to see this gold right now.
That's huge. He's going to have to cancel that. The Banshee's only on 5 health, and yet it's still taking out things. 12 kills on it already.
It's a hero Banshee, man. It's a sergeant.
Wow, Death has pulled all his units. He only needs 1 Hydra.
I think he's hoping that it'll start shooting at the Lings. But, those Lings got way too far ahead. They're just going to be soaking up damage that they shouldn't.
Yeah, it looks like Voice is going to take advantage of this situation. This is what I was worried about for Death. He's now out of position. Voice is going to do a timing attack here. This could work really, really well. Death only has 84 supply versus the 102 of Voices. This is not going to be good. He doesn't have the tanks. He does not have Banelings yet. This is so going to be game over.
Yeah, this is a really strong push. He needed Banelings, or he needs to pull off some great fungal growths here to hold this off.
There we go. Ooh, that was a great one.
Wow, that's a massive fungal growth. Wow.
Here we go. Death pulling his units back now. Siege tanks up. Whoa, that queen just disappeared. But here we go. So, nice job by Voices getting all these units in tank range. Here we go. Stims up on the Marines, just choking through all these roaches, and that's going to be GG. So it's going to be 1-1 in this best of 5. Grats, Voices.
Yeah, I think